and it was a stupid price I gave him. It was stupid. Right, hi guys. So we all know that videos on here about us slagging off customers and bad customer stories, they tend to get the most views. But in this video, I've got two really nice, genuine stories about two lovely customers of mine who didn't have to do what they did, and their generosity has inspired the video. So my first story is about a regular customer, and if you've been watching this channel recently, you'll know that I'm recovering from a wrist injury. I'm back at work now. I've been back for a few days. The wrist's all right, touch wood, so hopefully it stays okay. So basically, I went to visit this garden. It's a £40 garden. It's lawns and borders, and she paid me up front for the next visit because she was going to be on holiday, and it coincided with the injury, so I couldn't go to the next visit. I had to put the visit back 2 weeks, and I knew that when I was going to do that visit, she'd already paid. So I went to the next visit, obviously did the job. She was back from holiday at this point, and we had a little chat, and she's the type of customer, you know, the really nice customers who just have a little chat with you. Don't want to take up too much of your time though. Like they'll make you a cup of tea or coffee and put a nice little biscuit on the side of the plate, you know. Really nice, you know. She's probably well in her 80s. Just a canny, you know, a nice customer, and they're the ones that you really love working for. And you know, you go a bit above and beyond yourself sometimes to help these people out as well, because if you can keep these customers, you know, it does really make a difference to your day as well. And so I finished the job. I basically said, right, we're all square, you paid us last time, and I was going to get ready to go, and she slipped us £20, and I said to her, I says, no, I said, you're all right, you know, you've paid us, I don't need any more. And you know, she was determined. She says, no, you've got a young family, here's an extra 20 quid. And you know, it's so nice. It's genuinely so nice. I mean, these videos, as I say, the views come with the horrible stories, the you know, the horror stories and that. But like, and I've been accused of moaning on this channel, which I would argue, if you've watched like, you know, 50% of my videos, you'd know I'm not like a twisty person. Yes, I've got some videos where I'm a bit moany and twisty, but like, you know, the part of the story and part of the journey. But I think in general, I'm quite a positive person, and you know, that's why I think it's important to post these sorts of videos, and just to give you an idea, a truthful idea of what it's like to be a gardener. That's essentially what this channel is all about. It's my allotment and the gardening business. And you know, this story is, you know, it's a really nice story. The second one is a one where I cocked up basically on my pricing. So it was a garden that I did last winter. I think it was a £200 job, you know, solid, you know, good winter job. Took us a full day. He had 4 hedges all around his garden, sort of thing. And this is going back a couple of months now, but I thought I'd include it given the other story, and I thought I'd put the two together to form a decent little video. So he rang us and said, I want one of my hedges cutting. Can you do it? Can you give us a price? I said, yeah, no problem. So I knew in the winter that I'd cut all of them for 200 quid. I knew that he would also get me back this winter, which I actually had the phone call today from him, funnily enough. So I knew I was right. So already in my mind, I thought, well, I want to charge probably not cheap, but it turned out I'd messed up anyway. A very fair price. So I definitely could come back in winter. He'd get us back in the winter to do the work, because I'm very big on like keeping clients, you know, especially the winter ones where they'll have you back every year and they really kind of see you through the winter. It's very important. So this is almost, I say this is kind of like, not quite a golden promise, because I know he's genuine, and he, as I say, he rang us today to get us back. But like, it's almost like you're sacrificing a little bit of pay, a little bit of money from the job, in terms of almost, not advertising, but you see what I mean, just basically keeping them sweet. Which I would only do to some customers. I definitely wouldn't do to every customer, because, you know, you do get a vibe. Excuse me. And I would just do this to certain customers. Anyway, blabbering on. So I did go, this is the worst bit as well, I went back to have a little look at the hedge, and I still cocked up the price. Having already put the bugger once and then gone back to see it twice. See, it does happen. I've been going 6 years, and you know, you do make mistakes, still stupid. I was more kind of, when I got there, I was more kind of intent on just having a bit crack to the customer, to be honest with you. So I had a brief look at the hedge, and what I forgot and what I knew as soon as I started cutting it was that it's a lot deeper at the top. So it was a ladder job as well. Not dead. No, it wasn't a ladder job. It was a step. I got me platform step. So it was above head height, and it was a stupid price I gave him. It was stupid. So basically, yes, I started cutting it. I realised that it was, you know, it was more than what I charged. You know, so I charged. I almost don't want to tell you. I only charged 50 quid. Now, to give you, it was about head height, so I had to have my little step. It was about, let's say, what's a metre? It was about 1.5 to, yeah, it was about 1.5 meters wide, like depth. So I had to really stretch with me longer trimmer. And lengthwise, it was, I'm not very good at measurements. Let's see. Let's pause it and have a good think. It's probably about 15-20 feet. So the face of the hedge, you know, you can kind of whip off in about 10-15 minutes. It doesn't take that long. It was the depth, it was the reaching across, that was the issue, and it was a bit overgrown. It wasn't terrible. But yeah, I just had it in my head like one hedge 50 quid, because I did the lot, you know, four hedges for 200 quid. Wanted to keep them sweet and undercharges. So I, you know, when I do this, unless it's a catastrophic undercharging, so really what I should have charged for something like this was 75 to £100. It's hard to give you an idea when I kind of show you the hedge itself, but 75 to 100 quid would have been fair. Probably a couple of hours, I think it took us, roughly. Can't remember now. And you know, I gave him a knock halfway through, and I said it was to do with parking. Me van was on his drive or near his drive or something like that, so I give him a knock anyway. And then I just kind of said, I joked him, I says, oh, I laughed, I said, I think I'm undercharged you a little bit here, but it's fine, like, you know, my price is my price. I'll not mess you about. It's not your fault that I've messed up, basically. If it, as I say, if it was catastrophic, or if I'd come across something that was unforeseen, I'd have been honest and said, look, I'm going to have to charge you a little bit more. You know, I've done that before as well, but, you know, my fault, this one. Whatever, take it on the chin, move on, come back in winter to get a big winter job. And he said, look, to be honest with you, he said, when you give us the price, he said, me and my wife just sort of said, he's messed up a little bit here, it should be a bit more. And he said, I'll pay you a bit extra. Now, believe me, not many customers would do that, honestly, few and far between. And when he said that, I said, look, that's really kind of you. You don't have to do it, but, you know, it's up to you. I'll leave it with you. And so I got the payment through in the bank, and he paid us an extra 25 quid, so he knocked it up to 75, which, as I say, it was a 75 to £100 job. And, you know, unbelievable, really. He really didn't have to do that. So in the comments, let me know if you, I'm sure you'll all have similar stories as well. Get them in the comments. They're always really interesting to read through. I'll not ramble on anymore. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.